Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Fox Talks. And with me, I have someone who is very much serious when it comes to learning, applying his knowledge, and now he has been an integral part of Foxconn right from the very beginning. He's off to a new project on his life that is going for masters in US for cybersecurity. And Madat, it's lovely to have you here. Could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, thank you so much, Tarak, for the warm welcome. And first of all, I would like to thank to the Red Fox team for inviting me here. It feels so surreal. I still remember my first FoxCon. It feels like it was a yesterday, and I'm blessed to be sitting here and sharing that story with you all.
Yeah. It's amazing, even right from the start of the events. I have always seen you take
Yeah,
that first bench.
yeah. So before the event, I got to know about the FoxCon,
Hmm.
and I did some kind of OSINT
Okay.
on the Red Fox and Karan sir's profile. So
Hmm.
I just talked through the profile, just professional curiosity, not being creepy, I swear. So in my mind, I was like, sir would be somewhere sitting in the US and in an ultra tech underground lab, and he would be running the Red Fox.
Hmm.
But to my luck, that day I came early, and Karan sir opened the door for us, and I was like, wow,
Hmm.
how is he here? First, I was in shock. He's supposed to be in the US, but he
Yeah.
was here, and the way he welcomed us and they asked about how did we reach, and that it shows about the culture that they do care for the people here, and it was an amazing session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of being in Netfox, right? We are
yeah.
very much grounded and also we are very much welcoming to everyone who comes at our place. So before we get to know more,
Mm-hmm.
likewise, what was and how was your first Foxconn experience? You must be having a good amount of flashbacks as well.
Yeah, and I know I still remember the topics. So there were two topics in the first Foxconn. First was hacking LLMs by Joseph Simon, and
Mhm.
second was NTLM relay attacks by Shashi sir. So see, I have been to the different types of events, and in my mind it was like PPT VPT रहेगा and मतलब normal रहेगा,
हाँ.
practical नहीं होगा. But as soon as Joseph started, he showed us about the prompt engineering attacks and how AI red teaming is done. So he started a Port Figures lab and showed us. And talking about the next session by Shashi sir. My
Mhm.
God, what a man.
For your personal favorite, it seems.
Yeah. That day I met a legend. So, and yeah, so he just came, he just explained us the theory a little bit. He, entered 2 3 NTLM relay commands and got the domain admin and walked off. I
Mm.
was like, movie chal raha hai kya? What is this? And it was so cool
Yeah.
that I just note down the commands and went home and researched more about it. And I
Mm.
swear I did not understand ki kya ho raha hai, kaise ho raha hai.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll explain ki then how the bootcamp which I enrolled helped me start my red teaming career.
Sure, sure. So
Yeah.
likewise, what particularly, I mean, Sashi, a big shout out to you, my
Yeah.
lad, because there are a lot of fans over here
Yeah.
who liked his session. So yeah, and likewise, what other things when you were starting off? See, I mean, you already said that you have been to a lot of events recently,
Yeah.
and then you particularly founded, I mean, created a bond with Ted Fox. So, what exactly did attract you towards our firm?
Okay, so everyone is welcoming, and apart from all the events where I go, there are some teammates and they just welcome you and this and that. But the CEO, the current sir, and the Alka ma'am and the entire team,
Mm-hmm.
the way they welcome you and they ask you how did you reach, कोई problem थी आने में, बारिश था ये था वो था. So yeah, that and the culture and the community, yeah, that makes the Red Fox apart from the other events.
Yeah, and also, how was your experience? Because I do see you winning quizzes and then going to a hardcore red teamer. What was the journey like?
That quiz was very good. So during my first time at the Foxconn, Shashi sir told that we have these five security related questions, and in the 59 seconds you have to answer all five right. If you answer that, you will win a coupon code. I guess
Okay.
let's give it a try, and I solved all that questions in like around 30 40 seconds and got the code. And from there, my red teaming journey began.
All right.
Yeah,
Amazing. Also, you were recently enrolled in the Windows Red Teaming Bootcamp and
yeah.
also other courses that Red Fox Security has, right? So,
Mhm.
could you like give a brief experience about it? And also, what do you think? I mean, we are all into the cybersecurity
Yes.
space. There are a lot of courses, boot
Yeah.
camps on the internet
Hmm.
available. When you did this boot camp,
Hmm.
what specifically did you find was something different from what is being offered in the industry?
Okay, so first of all, we'll talk about the practical training. So I have took courses from Udemy, TCM, or Coursera, and it's like they'll show some of the slides. They'll show how they do the attack on the older versions of the Linux or Windows,
Mm.
and they won't help you in setting up your own lab. They expect that you do it yourself. But in Red Fox, and particularly in the bootcamp, we were given the AWS's EC2 instances and an RDP access to it. So first of all, we don't have to get our hands dirty in the setting up the labs. We were just expected to perform the attacks that we were taught in the lab.
Yeah.
Secondly, Shashi sir, my god, what a legendary man. He used to stand for straight 8 hours, just 5 minutes break for drinking water, nothing else. So he explained theory very much well. All the PPTs were nicely curated, and best part was all attacks he performed in front of us. And if we have doubt, we can ask directly in the bootcamp itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I'll like to mention this part. I've done the different courses. I've done Active Directory course from one of the top companies, which I will not mention, of course.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah. So it was like Active Directory basics. So that guy did not explain about what is Active Directory, what is the basic fundamentals. He just started with what is Kerberos hosting and this is the command without explaining what is going behind the process. So yeah, Shashi sir explained us from the very beginning what is Active Directory, what are the domain admins, what are the forest, and what are the groups, OCLs. Yeah, so that helped a lot. Yeah, because only practical knowledge is not important. If your theory is clear, then you can do the practical.
Okay.
And the best part about that
Mhm.
bootcamp was ki sir focused more on the report writing part as well, because how much good of an attacker you are unless you are able to explain your attacks to the stakeholders through your report,
Yeah.
your attacks are of no use. So they gave importance to the reporting as well. So yeah, that I think differentiated from the other bootcamps.
Okay, amazing. And also, what I'm a bit curious now
Hmm.
because you even mentioned reporting.
Hmm.
That is what we do. We work forward towards creating consultants,
Hmm.
more of consultants in this space. So, what was your favorite part on the Windows Red Teaming Bootcamp? The favorite section or a favorite attack? I must say.
Favorite attack was the passing the certificate based attacks, ESC1, ESC4, ESC8.
Okay.
With just two commands, you get the domain
Hail
admin.
Certify, right?
Yeah, certify.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, what's your opinion on the power of practical learning?
Yeah. So uh, we do study in an Indian education system. So it's everyone knows it's more of a theoretical based. So during my engineering, uh, we had this subject of cybersecurity, but it was all theory based, theory. There was no practical. I have to do practicals on my own at my home, where I have set up my Kali and used to do practicals seeing some YouTube or online courses. But they were not curated key what to do next, what to do next. They were like some random topics here and there. You just do it and yeah.
Okay. So it's like more of scoring marks rather than actually learning something that is in real world, right?
Because unless you so first of all you learn something, but unless you do it practically and you get your hands dirty, you won't be able to carry it forward.
Okay. So that kind of makes me ask you that when you came into this field and now you are starting off learning all of these things from us
Yeah.
or maybe other resources,
Mhm.
then how would you actually bridge the gap between? Did you feel a bridging of the gap from an educational one to a professional one? Could you elaborate more on that so that even the audience gets an idea?
Yeah, so first of all, I would like to suggest the upcoming red teamers or the students who want to pursue a career in red teaming, go out of YouTube, go out of theory, join these communities and events like Foxcon or any other event if you want to, and engage with the people, see what is going on in the industry. Like I know the companies where they are still running the Nessus scan. Nessus is so old now. So you go, you talk to people, you seek the mentorship, and you just carry forward your career and keep upskilling yourself.
Nice. So you mean to say networking can be a very integral part in
Networking, yeah,
this field?
yeah.
Amazing, Om. That's really very honest and a good advice from your side. But I would like to ask you one thing that okay, now we're talking about cyber security,
Yeah.
but I want to know the Om
Hmm.
before you came into this field of cyber security. What was it like?
So those who all not know, I was like a class topper from junior KG itself.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So I always used to compete with myself. Ki I want to outdo the last version of myself. So all this were going, and I was scoring good in all the schools and exams and all. And from there, in the ninth standard, one of my dad's friend's son was doing his MS in US, and he had just came back in India during his winter break. So and he bought his Google's Daydream, the VR. So he just showed me his entire US life and how are the colleges and how do they work, what's the life there. And from there, this US dream kind of built in inside me, and I was like, I want to do and I want to live a life like this. So until so in 10th standard I scored good, and I got an admission in the science stream, and I got the computer science where I was first introduced to the programming languages. So I got into love with C++. We were also taught assembly language, which was very hard by the way, but I scored good. And during that phase I also prepared for the JEE because everyone wants to go to IITs. Yeah, but hard luck, I was not able to crack the advanced exam, and I took admission in a university in the Mumbai, in a college named Vivekanand. And there I continued my development and all during the projects. And so we also published a research paper, and we filed a patent for the project that we developed for Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. So yeah, the journey has been through ups and downs, and during this time, not many know, and I haven't told this outside my family, but I think this is the time that I should let it out. So during COVID, everybody had some kind of financial crisis. So at that time, my dad did not told me, but I felt like I should help him in some or the other way because I had some free time. So I got indulged in some kind of a part-time job at a mobile shop. Yeah. So for 2 to 3 years, I worked there after college hours, but I did not let it affect my grades, and I maintained a 9.85 full average.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, I always wanted to go abroad, but there was some constraints.
I do see. I mean, that's a very emotional story, and
Yeah,
I mean, kudos to you as well. You
yeah.
did understand the situation at the time
Hmm.
that was happening at your house, and you actually took
Hmm.
responsibility. Kudos to that, man. And also, likewise,
Hmm.
Om, now that you are finally going to US for
Yeah,
masters,
yeah,
that being said, could you like give a brief about the program that you have to on a specific university?
yeah. So I am currently enrolled in a joint degree program with St. Louis University and Mumbai University for a program called Masters in Cybersecurity. So this is a first of its kind of a program. It's under the National Education Policy of India 2020. So how the program is curated is that you have to complete your first year in Mumbai University, and for second year you have to head to St. Louis University, USA. Yeah, so this is how it's structured. And to my good, I got the scholarship of $10,000
Oh,
over
wow.
there. So my fees is around $11,000, and the rest is my living cost.
Okay.
So which makes this entire program a kind of cheap if you compare in the market. Yeah. So yeah, it
Okay.
feels like a dream come true moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
What particularly is that course, like in Masters in Cybersecurity or something like that?
Yeah, it's masters in cybersecurity.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing, amazing. And also, all the best. I hope you will be doing your fair share of shopping as well before you go to US for
Yeah, yeah,
masters.
yeah, yeah. I've been doing here.
Yeah, and I mean, let's just move on towards now the fact that you were in college.
Yeah.
You have also joined us. You did our
Mm.
courses, boot
Yes.
camps. You attended our events.
Mm.
I want you to actually give some amount of advice or
Hmm.
some final thoughts
Hmm.
onto someone who is actually new in this field and is looking forward, or
Hmm.
could be just like the previous Om Madat or his starting of the journey from college. What is your advice for them?
Okay, so first of all, explore everything. I was like, I want to do pure coding, pure coding. I got into competitive programming and web dev and all and all. But at a point, I realized that, ठीक है, I know coding, I know how it works, but this is not what I want to do. Then I did AI, ML, and there I was introduced to the subject of cybersecurity, and which sparkled an interest in me. So I would like to suggest everyone do what fuels the passion inside you.
Hmm.
So if you love your work, you would not complain ki I want to go to work and this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there will be struggles, but don't lose hope and keep your head down and do your work, and one day everything will be good.
All right.
Yeah.
And also, if someone's like starting in the security space and they
Hmm.
want to crack their first job, what is can you like lay out a small roadmap for them?
Okay, so all those guys who want to start a career in cybersecurity, everyone directly jumps to Kali Linux or hacking or anyone or directly into red teaming. Don't do that. First, start on the basics of networking.
Yeah.
Learn the network fundamentals. Learn how the computers ne- talk to each other on the internet, and yes, and then move to other simple type of attacks. Move to AppSec. Do the web penetration testing and all, and then come to red teaming. Ki how the things work, and yes, and I was very introvert kind of a person before, so I did not attended any kind of events during my engineering college. But I would suggest, please, guys, do that. I regret it now, and do join the communities like Red Fox or Hack the Box. Yeah. So when you join this type of communities, you get to know people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to know what is what does the industry demands, and what are the things that are working now. So you could work on that and boost your resume. And also, I would like to thank the entire Red Fox team and specifically Karan sir. Those who don't know who is Karan sir, he is the founder of Red Fox, and I love Karan sir because he's the man who decided someday that let's not just build a company, build a movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys they developed the events like FOXXCON, where a newbies like me got to introduce about the red teaming, and now I'm planning to pursue a career in it. So attending this kind of events broadens your scope, and you can explore different fields inside it as well.
Okay.
Okay, so this kind of communities are really helpful for the newbies who are looking out for some kind of opportunities out there.
All right, amazing answer, Om. And trust me, guys, you are getting it from a guy who has been topping the class since a long time, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Om already introduced the CEO of Red Fox, that is Karan sir again. But in case, I mean, there are a lot of videos that we shoot on a regular basis. But in case you don't know about Red Fox, at Red Fox Security, we provide end-to-end client penetration tests ranging in fields like Active Directory, web application, mobile applications, and a lot more. So if you want to get into the services part of things, it's available as https://redfoxsec.com. Again, we have a lot of learning content that has been pumped out, and that is in source of courses, boot camps. You can check these out on academy.redfoxsec.com. Apart from that, we have a lot of videos that you can see. Even right now, we are shooting a podcast with Madat. All of these things are available on our YouTube channels. Also, there's a regional one that's called Red Fox Security Bharat. You can check that out. So, before I would close this podcast, Om, any final remarks from your side? Anything that you want to share about us or about you? Anything?
I'll just say I always wanted to be in this field, and I was exploring ki should I go in SOC or blue teaming or red teaming. But once I landed in Foxconn, my path got cleared. I got the mentorship from the Karan sir, Shashi sir, Tarak sir, and all these all are big bros to me. And yes, so I'll just say ki I had this dream, and Red Fox lit the path for me. So wherever I go, Red Fox will be really close to my heart, and it's a home for me. Yeah, that's all.
Amazing. And again, Om, I mean, I'm very grateful. I would like to thank you right from my side and also from everyone from Red Fox. Thank you very much for being here. And I know I have been seeing you on that first bench right from the very start. And again, we are very glad that we could actually help you decipher and get you the path where you want to go in cybersecurity. Very much grateful, and all the best for your future endeavors as well. Do well in your masters in US, and
Yeah.
do amazing things.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Yes.